beautiful souls. Welcome to day 11 of Tarot Vlogmas. So our reading today is going to be messages from Venus on your love life. So we know Venus rules love. So it also rules our Libras and our Tauruses. But besides that, let's just go ahead and get into it and see what we have. So first, let's just get a couple messages on what Venus has for you. And give us some messages, please. Thank you. All right, so it is safe for you to love and open your heart. And then we have a reconciliation here. So, okay, so that's a very clear message. Now, we'll get some clarification because it is safe for you to love again, but we'll see if it is related to this past person that is going to try to come back into your energy. So, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? All right. So, yep, that's what I wanted to see. Okay. Oh my goodness, you have another card of, yeah, this is definitely somebody that's coming back from the past that's trying to reconcile and get back in there. All right, but I feel like this person has an ulterior motive though, so you'll definitely have to be open to that. And so you're going to have to decide, are you going to stay with the old and what is familiar and what you've already experienced and you know and understand what that's like, or are you going to move forward and open your heart to new energy and new love? So you'll have to decide that. Where are you going to plant your seeds? And that's totally up to you, based on the lessons that you want to learn or repeat in some cases. All right. So yeah, this is totally, you will have the choice. You will have the decision. You will be the deciding factor. Absolutely. Okay. So let's see. Let's get, I want to get a couple more cards, but I'm looking to see which ones I want to use. Let's see. Okay, let's do some more of these, and let's just get some more information about the relationship. Okay. Yeah. So some of you are kind of going through this space of where you are healing yourself and you are trying to get back to that space where you do want to open yourself up to love. So you'll again have to decide, like, do you want to let this person come back through and potentially lose some of the work that you've gained, or do you want to move forward? Okay, what else? Give me one more card, please. One more card. One more card. Oh, okay, we have two. Oh, we have a couple. Thank you. All right, so yeah. Okay, all right, so I feel like there's a really strong indication here that you may want to move in the direction of new love and staying optimistic. So, okay, very clearly I'm hearing that this person will come, or they may come when you don't have many prospects or you aren't really seeing anyone, and you could be fooled into thinking that, like, okay, this must be meant to be because this person came back around this time where I'm pretty open, where I'm not seeing anybody, or I'm, getting out of something. So the timing may seem right, but it's really all a part of a lesson that you designed for yourself to know what your true worth is and what your true value is and what it is that you ultimately deserve. And you'll have to again decide, like, where and what that is. Okay, so if you do decide to move forward, if you do decide to connect with a new love, then staying optimistic flirting, having a good time, being playful, having fun is where you're going to connect with this new person. Okay. So it's all about like opening yourself up in that space. And to do that, you got to have fun. You got to go out. You got to enjoy yourself. You got to, flirt and open yourself up and network, make connections, talk to people. And I know that it's easier said than done, of course, but those are the messages here for you and the guidance that is coming through for you. And that ultimately leads to you getting to what it is you desire and what you want. Okay, so we're going to look at what it is that you should be learning here. So what is our listener currently supposed to be learning? Can you give us some cards on that, please? Okay, this is a lot. Let's see. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so with the devil here. Okay, yeah, so it's really about you and the choice that you make. Yep. Yeah, so it is about, and my apologies if you hear my dog in the background as per usual, making noises. But yeah, so this is about you deciding what path you're going to go down. So you already know, we already talked about it. You're going to do old or you're going to do new. And you setting yourself free to be successful. So you can stay with what you've previously been doing, how you've previously been doing it. Some of you stay with some of the toxic ways and toxic people, or you can break away and break free from that to receive abundance, to receive new possibilities, new love. So it's up to you. So, and for some of you that choose to do that, there's definitely that choose to stay, that choose old, there's definitely a new path. Okay, so again, you have free will to go whatever direction you want to, but you're gonna find that, yeah, there's a new path, there's a different approach that you really need to be taking. But you will collect those lessons along the way. So if you choose to stay with the old, there's some lessons that's going to be learned there, and there's lessons learned everywhere regardless, but it's about like how intense do you want those lessons to be? Okay, so they're going to be way more intense staying with the old. Again, we have new opportunity and new love, new opportunity, new hope, happiness, abundance, prosperity. So that's coming in with the new, with your new option here, with you going in the direction of new and keeping yourself open to what is out there. So yeah. So you're definitely supposed to be learning more about yourself, learning what is the best path for you. So again, it comes back to the decisions of where you're going. So that's going to teach you about what is for your highest good and what's going to lead you to abundance. So you're going to learn that lesson here. What else? What else are you going to learn? Go with what you feel passionate about, where you feel inspired to go. What else? So this is definitely teaching you about who you authentically are and what you want. Okay. All right, so let's move forward. We have, let's see, how can you resolve some surrounding issues around this? All right. Just recognizing that it is a part of the divine plan that you created co-create it with source, with the universe, for yourself, to teach you. So yeah, there's really, really, really strong indications here that you should go on a new path. And I don't feel like either will be easier, or either will be easy, let's say that. And then I do feel like the new path will be easier though, because I'm seeing here that with the new opportunity, there is a process and a journey of you learning and, you know, making what you would identify as mistakes along the way. But that's a part of the process, and that's a part of you learning and growing, and it's making you a better person, and you will have victory and you will be successful. But there will be obstacles that you will address using your knowledge, your wisdom, your creativity, and being curious and open to trying new things, and to not being afraid of looking like, not being afraid, I don't want to say like making a fool out of yourself, but just not being afraid to have a misstep here or there. So don't take things so serious. And I know we're talking about love here, we're talking about your life, but just incorporating in that play and that creativity, that fun, that inspiration, and allowing yourself to just go on the journey and enjoy the journey. So what else can you do to resolve some issues? What else? Yes. Okay. Letting things that no longer serve you, letting them go. And getting yourself out of like this fixed mentality and like forcing things to be a certain way, and giving up control is what this is about, and letting things flow and just going with it and seeing how it works out and where you end up, and enjoying the ride, enjoying the journey. Definitely let a new chapter open, a new you evolve. So let's see what's coming next. Excuse me. Let me get some of these first real quick. Okay. All right. So we definitely have that person coming up, showing up here. And so some of you are going to do both things. Like you're going to like deal with the previous person on a sexual level, but then you're also going to move forward and be open and deal with the new person. Did I say that? You're going to deal with the old person on a sexual level, but then also leave yourself open to the new person and hanging out with this new person as well. So I feel like, yeah, just like going with the flow, and this is your body. You have the right to choose how you want to use it and who you want to give it to. So I would say like definitely just being open and letting things flow. And you will know, because I hear for some of you like this isn't the best idea. You know that already though. So it's totally up to you. And for others of you, it's like, yep, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do that. So, you know, it depends on the person that's watching this essentially. But you know which category you're going to be in. So, all right. So let's get some of these. So what other messages? Okay, work, healing. Okay. So some of you work with this person. Yeah, so some of you do work with this person, so it could be like an ex or it could be the new person. But we do have work figuring in some capacity, in some form. And some of you do healing work, and you may like connect with this person through healing work that you're doing, sharing your gifts and talents with the community. And I think like just being truthful, being honest, is going to help you. Because if you do decide, okay, well, I'll just, you know, have a couple experiences with my ex, I'll hang out for a little bit, but just being like very honest about that. If you do not intend to rekindle things, being honest about that is going to be really important. And for some of you, it's like has to do with your safety as well. So I would definitely recommend that you be honest. Okay. And you know how to do that. I'm not saying like, oh, I just want to have sex with you, I don't want you. I'm not saying say that. I'm just saying, like, if that's not what you're intending to get back together, then you may just want to be honest about that you still are healing, or you just need your time, or you're not interested in being in a relationship, but you will hang out, like something towards that effect. But you know how to do it. You know this person and you know what to say. But again, I would just recommend honesty. Okay, so let's see. What else? So let's see what you can do to change or improve. Okay. Okay. So, okay, yeah. So first thing, because we just talked about being honest in your communications, is be honest in your communications, and, you know, communicate fully and clearly what it is that you desire and what it is that you want. Your communication is going to go a long way here. Also, not caring so much about societal expectations and requirements and organizational structures and religious structures and things of that nature. Like, moving more toward your true authentic self and not letting society dictate who you are, who you love, who you're with, what your future is like, what your relationship is like. So that's definitely something that you'll want to think about. What else? Yeah, so I would also say intimacy and a lack or a fear of it, and being vulnerable and allowing happiness and allowing abundance, allowing yourself to have a good time, allowing yourself to play, allowing yourself to have fun, not making it all about work and feeling like, you know, you have to be working towards something. Maybe you just want to work towards having a good time. That's it. Yeah. All right. So I would say just being more open and going with the flow, because it's absolutely okay to want and to desire things, but just not having expectations. Because when you start trying to control things, when you start trying to control people, when you start trying to force things, that's when you start to have those issues and those conflicts come into play, and it moves you further away from your alignment and your authentic self. All right, so let's get some messages to close out here. So let's see, what final messages do we have? What final messages do we have? Ooh. Okay, we'll take these, even though it messed up my little designs here. We'll take it. Okay, so we have, all right, so we have a knot with surrender. When I let go the reins of control, I thrive. We just talked about letting go of control and not having expectations and trying to force things to be a certain way. Confirmation, like you cannot make this stuff up. We have circle with willpower. My will alone is strong enough to carry me towards my dreams and beyond. Yes, absolutely. Staying loyal to what it is that you love and to your true authentic self. And that's where we're talking about that honesty, that honest communication coming through and coming in, staying in touch with yourself and what it is that you desire and want and need. Staying true to that, regardless. Okay. Then we have Shakti with energetic shift. I am dynamic and powerful. My mindset creates my reality. Absolutely. Absolutely. As part of your healing journey, staying connected with Source, receiving those downloads, receiving that guidance is what's going to help you on this path. When you are being honest, when you are figuring out what direction you want to go in and who you want to be with, connect to Source. So we have Phoebe with messages. You are the channel. Synchronicities and messages are all around you. Final confirmation there on that. It is time to stay connected to Source, to receive those downloads and resonance, and that'll help you on what you want to do and how you want to proceed. All right, so those are the messages that I have for you today. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. We'll talk soon, and I will see you tomorrow with day 11. Or I'm sorry, day 12. Day 12 is tomorrow.